Okay, it's December 1st and I have two reasons to make a video today. First off, my mouse has run out of battery and I can't really do anything else. And number two, today was the day I'd planned to launch the Bank of Smiles app. So I thought I'd talk about why I haven't launched. Look, December 1st seemed like a really great date to launch the app. It was probably going to be the date that we were going to come out of a strict lockdown. You know, things would be opening up, family and friends, Christmas was on its way, good times to be had by all. Now, this lockdown has been an absolute shocker, I think you'll agree, not just for the length of it, but also everything else surrounding it. It's been a real struggle and, to be honest, pretty exhausting. Now, the Bank of Smiles is all about connection, community and mental well-being, and so December 1st just seemed like a great day to launch. But it was not to be, and there is one very good reason, and one reason only, that we didn't launch, and that is data privacy. Now, at the end of October, the app was already available for beta testing on the App Store. I'd sent out a few invitations to friends and family first, you know, just to get a bit of feedback, find out what wasn't working, what was, and all the feedback was pretty much as expected. But there was one comment that gave me pause for thought. It was a very, very good friend of mine in Germany, Christoph, who has spent his entire life working in media, and he said that I'd probably want to have a good look at GDPR compliance. Now, I gave it about 2 minutes thought, because as far as I was concerned, we weren't collecting any personal identifying data. No name, location, email, there's no registration, nothing. So data privacy was not going to be an issue at all. How wrong I was. So I posted a short message on a Facebook startup group asking for help in relation to data privacy. You know, where do I go? Suggestions, recommendations, etc. I had no idea. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I ended up having a very quick chat to Caroline Carver at Two Black Labs in Wellington. Now, Two Black Labs specialise in data privacy and GDPR compliance, and they've recently been acquired by tech company The Instillery. So I sent Caroline through a bit of info about the Bank of Smiles, what I had planned, plus of course the demo video I'd made, and arranged to have a longer video call the next day. So, next day, 2 minutes with Caroline Carver taught me that the simple smile actually contains a huge amount of personal data, biometric data to start with. I had officially opened a large, ugly can of worms. Right, so now I'm going to go through the many things I was wrong about when it comes to data privacy. First off, a smile is actually data. So if a smile is data and you've uploaded your smile, your data, then according to data privacy law, you need to be able to review and delete it. And how can you possibly do that if there is no registration for the Bank of Smiles? Now, originally the idea was to assign a randomized number to a phone, not to a user. That way a user could add a username and set a location from a drop-down menu. The app would remember the phone. But what happens when the user loses the phone, when they drop it down the toilet or upgrade? Access to their data, to their smile, is gone forever. And that is very, very illegal. So it looked like I was going to have to add sign up to the app. But not only sign up, also a means for a user to request their data and that their data, their smiles, be deleted. Oh man. On top of all of that, it turns out to comply with GDPR laws, a user must be able to review their data before it's uploaded to a server, wherever that might be. Now, this was something I really didn't want. First off, it sounded complicated. Plus, I felt that keeping a smile really simple, unedited and unfiltered would actually be a great point of difference. Humanity in the raw, so to say. But it wasn't going to be possible, and on top of that, testing showed that people wanted to be able to check out their video before it went up. So instant video playback was going to have to be added as well. Now, I've got to be honest, none of it sounded easy or cheap. Man, I just wanted to spread a bit of love. Now, so far I've only mentioned 2 things that Carolyn had highlighted as major hurdles. So as you can see, a December 1st launch date was becoming less and less likely.